Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a long overdue video that I promised you a long time ago. This is going to be a swatch party, my very first one for Emme Cosmetics. They are a woman-run, Canadian-owned business, and I first heard about them from Amy Loves Makeup, and I definitely watched all of her Emme Cosmetics videos multiple times before placing my order on Canada Day, which is July 1st. She had a very good sale, as she does every year, and I knew that was the timing I wanted to place my first order. Amy Loves Makeup raves about their highlighters and their matte eyeshadows in particular, and I'm just really happy to be supporting a woman-owned Canadian indie brand and definitely want to do more of that in the future. But that's enough rambling. Let me show you the shades I got. I did get 9 eyeshadows and 1 highlighter. I will be just swatching them today. Won't be doing my makeup or anything, but just sharing the shades I got and just adding them to my singles collection. I would love my singles collection to grow some more. These are the 9 eyeshadows I picked up, as well as a highlighter. These 3 and this blush are actually ColourPop, and this is a ColourPop magnetic palette, but this is where I had room to keep them all together and nice like this. So let me first swatch the highlighter. I got the shade Peach Silk, which was recommended again by Amy Loves Makeup. She has a fair skin tone, and while I'm tan right now and more in the light skin tone, in the winter I am very fair, and that is when I plan to use this. This is a very light icy highlight, but definitely has a peach shift. Kind of reminds me of Champagne Pop in the peachiness, but is less golden peach and lighter than Champagne Pop. So I already took pictures of these because I know I'm going to ruin the embossing on them. Like I said, this is a very light highlighter. I'll have everything linked below. Let me see if I can even swatch nicely for once. Also, let me know your preference. Do you prefer swatch parties to be face-to-face like this? But I've also seen others do them from like an overhead view where you'd be looking at like my tabletop and swatching that way. I would be open to trying different methods of filming these videos for if and when I order more single shadows, which I will, but just not right now. So this is Peach Silk. It is very beautiful. I think it would be a little icy for me right now, like with my tan. Next, I want to swatch the mattes. I did get 6 mattes because, like I said, Amy Loves Makeup says they are one of her favorite indie matte formulas, and that's kind of what I wanted to focus on. But then I got distracted by Amy Loves Makeup swatched her entire collection, and I was enamored with the shimmers. But also I follow Emme Cosmetics on Instagram, of course, and see their swatches, so I did get 3 of those as well. But let's start with the mattes. First here I have Maracuja Mousse, which is a matte yellow, but I thought this would be a little more mustardy than it actually is, but that's okay. They feel very soft, appear very pigmented on my finger. Oh, it's much closer to my skin tone than I thought as well. I'm also, maybe I should zoom you guys in a little bit more. Is this a bit better? Okay, I feel like now you can at least see the shades a little bit better. Yeah, this is closer to my skin tone than I thought in terms of depth. Like obviously my skin tone is not this yellow, but I don't know. It's not quite what I was expecting. That could definitely just be buyer error. I must not have looked at swatches closely enough, but that's all right. Next, I have Lily. which is a like lavender. This would be a beautiful springtime eyeshadow. I love the way this looks. It's a cool toned lavender purple. I wanted to say I probably don't have anything like this in my collection, but honestly I probably do. But I don't have anything like this in my singles collection. You may have noticed when I held up my little 9 pan that it's not a cohesive color story, but I wanted to make sure I got single shadows that were an addition to my singles collection. I want to get more into like duping the vibes of palettes, not necessarily for video ideas, but to help curb my wish list or wanting to spend, because I could just go to my singles collection and curate a palette that like I could create similar looks with. Next up I have Periwinkle, which is a matte periwinkle, pretty self-explanatory. This has a bit more purple to it when I'm looking at it in the pan, but actually I might be wrong. Again, I don't have anything like this. Going back in, I wish I could swatch like Amy swatches, but that is beautiful. Next I have Marine, which is a deep blue but not navy. This one feels exceptionally soft. Wow. Okay, I'm making a mess of things, but that swatched so nicely. Next I have Pond Water, which I think is the perfect name for this. It's kind of like a scuzzy blue-green kind of shade. Oh, some flakes are coming off my finger. I love that. I'm so pleased with this order. Definitely let me know which indie brand I should try singles from next. I definitely have a million on my list, but I need to be better about prioritizing and actually making purchases because I am enjoying myself so much. Next and final matte shade is Camo, and this is like a khaki camo green kind of color. I thought this would be beautiful coming into fall, and same with Pond Water. Oh my gosh. Gorgeous. Alright, so here are the shades so far. Now moving into the 3 shimmers that I bought. The first is Unexpected, which I believe is a duochrome because it does look quite neutral in the pan. Let's see. Oh wow. Do you see that? The shine on that is so beautiful. It has a pinky purple base, kind of similar to Lily, a little bit more pink, but there is like a greenish gold shimmer running through it. I don't know how to explain it, just that it's stunning. Next I have Hawaii, which is a like aqua blue metallic. Look at that. My finger is kind of stained. That I can't wait. Oh my gosh. I will give you guys a close-up of my swatches. Again, I'm not a very good swatcher. I'm trying that. Beautiful. I feel like I need more adjectives for these videos. Lastly, the shimmer Avocado, which is kind of a grungy green metallic, I thought would go really well with both camo and pond water. The embossing wasn't as like deeply pressed on this one. You can hardly make it out. On the shimmers and the highlighters, there's a cursive EC pressed into them, but the mattes don't have any pressing on them. Yes. That is like a grungy, grainy gold, but still has some vibrancy to it. I'm so pleased. Like I said, I need more adjectives. I'm just gonna stare at my arm. Literally. Here is a closer look at the 9 shadows and highlighter that I bought. That is pretty true to color, I believe. As I'm sure you could tell, I'm very happy with my choices. Here are the swatches on my arm. Alright you guys, that is everything for my very first swatch party, swatching my Emme Cosmetics order. I'm very happy with the shades I selected and cannot wait to test out the formula and get these gorgeous shades on my eyeballs. I know I've rambled a lot. I definitely need practice filming this style of video because this video is way longer than it needs to be. Don't forget to let me know your suggestions for indie eyeshadows in the comments down below. Which brands are your favorites? I am on a no-buy currently, but am always looking for recommendations and have an ever-growing list of brands to try, and I'd love to know which I should make a priority when I am purchasing makeup again. Leave your constructive criticism and feedback down below. I know I've rambled and I'm still rambling, but besides that, go ahead and let me know how I can improve on these videos. If you did enjoy it nonetheless, don't forget to give it a thumbs up so that I know, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!